Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we're going to be taking out the F-14B into the dev server, and so this is, this is not the full model of the F-14. This is the F-14B in the dev server, so this is not official. It's not the full model, but make sure to subscribe to the channel. Make sure to join the Discord down below to have a chance to feature in these videos, and I really hope you guys enjoy this. Anyway, let's get into it. We did not fix our wings. We better do that. Also, it gets a little TCS. I'll show you that in a bit. Which is pretty cool. So, you could use it to slew the radar. And then when your radar locks a target, it will also use the TCS camera, which is like a little optical system. Pretty nifty. But, yeah, we're checking its performance against the MiG-29, the beloved dogfighter, if you will. Now, I've always been a believer that the Tomcat was capable of handling these higher tier aircraft, and that's largely why it didn't get the 9Ls for a while. But now it does have 9Ls, plus with about 300 flares, so this thing is pretty dangerous. So we're going to let up on the throttle a little bit so we can pull into our circle without blacking out. We're going to try to, you can see he's bleeding a lot of speed trying to keep up with us, and we're gaining more speed because these engines are a lot newer. So your key in the Tomcat is to go for the right fight. That's really what you're going to want to do. And I need to slow down here, so we're going to keep pulling. These are landing flaps. Try not to break them. And you can see we're starting to pull around. So 300 knots is a good speed to rate around the MiG-29, because if you're going faster, you're going to rip your wings. If you're going too slow, you can pull around the circle pretty easily. So we're just going to keep this rate up. We're going a little slower so we can pull harder and use more flaps. But I don't want to bleed all my speed. Oh crap. Yeah, see, they like to rip off. And without your flaps, you could still rate fight pretty decently, but you do need to go, what do you call it? You need to manage your speed better. And right now I'm not doing a hot job at it. So we're going to try to pull out of his nose here. We're going to get to a higher speed and take her into a slight climb here. You can see we're getting away from his nose now, because this thing climbs exceedingly well. And we just need to hold this as best as possible. And it is best to do it with flaps, but it's possible without flaps, especially since this thing has newer engines and could climb a lot better. So you can see we're trying to energy trap them as best as possible. It's kind of working out, but we can't. We don't want to black out. Let's see what we could do here. Let's keep pulling, bird. Pull into those circles. There we go. Come on. And you can see he's using his burner a lot more than we are. And that's kind of good for us. He is getting lighter though, so we need to watch out for that. He'll be able to pull a lot more in a second here. We're just trying to stay above him as best as possible. See, he's trying to pull into us as well, trying to keep up with us. And we're going to dive here a little bit, gain some speed, right around. There we go. Keep pulling here. Let up off the throttle a little bit. Come on, bird. They actually feel very similar to the A model, because the A model was able to do this. It just didn't get up to speed as fast as this one did. But you can see here we're pulling pretty hard. Would be nice to have our flaps. Oh, he's turning off his burner. He's running out of fuel, I believe. I think he's running out of fuel, so we're gonna start raiding around him here. Our burners, we're starting to catch his 6 here. And he kind of needs those burners to stay in the right fight here. But it seems like he had his burner on the entire fight, so we'll see who runs out of fuel first. I think he might. Yeah, we're starting to raid around here. Switch to manual control. Pop the air brakes. I think he's out of fuel. Yeah, there we go. GG. That was a fun fight. I did mess up a little bit there because I popped my flaps out and ripped him around 300 knots, but we still managed to kill him, so GG. So for this fight, I think we're going to try to go slow in the merge. Also, another cool thing is, so when you lock the radar, I was talking about this earlier, if we could get a lock on him. There we go. You can see that the TCS will lock him, and we can see him. So you can IFF targets with this, which is pretty cool. It's going to be pretty nifty in sim. As far as I know, I don't think it has a night vision. I can try in my bind, it's not working. And in DCS, it doesn't. But it should be able to go on the HUD down there, or not the HUD, the MFD. So that's pretty cool. The coloring's a little off though, so I wouldn't use it that way. I just use it by switching binds. Yeah, we're gonna pull into a circle here. Oh crap, that was my mistake. That might have cost us the fight there. Oh crap. Woo! That's a dangerous missile. Alright, we're gonna dump one of those. We're gonna break. Oh crap, that's not good. He ripped off a flap. I wonder if that's the same flap that got ripped off last time. That'd be funny. We're gonna pull him into the right fight here. Now when a jet's on your 6 like this, it's kind of hard to shake them. But in the last match, it was possible, so we'll see. Oh! That was a bullet to the head! That was perfect timing. I guess it wasn't possible in this. Yeah, the TCS pod is definitely going to be a cool addition. It'll definitely help players IFF. The Tomcat, at least in the early days of it, was a big team killer. Same with the F-4J, that thing would team kill all the time in Sim, because it had no IFF. But yeah, now players can IFF their targets visually, and make sure, oh, that's a bad guy, if this is a good guy, that sort of deal, which is kind of cool. I like that. Alright, we're going to pull into a circle here. Dampening. There we go. And hopefully he keeps pulling here. We're going to use some flaps. Come on, bird. There we go. Now we're going to switch to manual control. There we go. Just going to hold this. Now we are going a little fast in the dive here. Let up on that speed a little bit. Dampening. Dampening always saves us from going into those weird flat spins. Now, what I'm doing with the flaps here is I'm trying not to break them, because they're integral to winning a fight with a MiG-29. You kind of need them. See what he does here. It looks like he might have an angle. Break that. Go to a rolling scissor here. It's not jet freak out. Dampening. There's a lot more management I have to do on my side in order to potentially have a solution with the MiG-29. For this, he could get a shot there. It's very dangerous for us. But as long as we keep rolling with him, it should be okay. We might be able to get a shot. I'm not pulling into that. Oh, he died. I must have got shots on him then. Oh, Okay. GG. I died too. So, I mean, you can see this aircraft. It could keep up with the, whatchamacallit, the MiG-29 pretty good. It's just, it needs a lot more management. Like, MiG-29, you don't have to manage the flaps as much as the Tomcat or dampening or anything like that to control it. The Tomcat needs a lot more management to win a fight. And this feels similar to the A model, but it just has a lot more power, especially at the low speeds, or lower speeds. But, yeah, pretty nifty. I'm liking it so far. We'll see what he does here. We're going to try to go for a rate fight again. Going into a circle. He doesn't get rounds on here. Or keep pulling here. Oh, he's on us pretty tight. That's not good. There goes our radar. Oh no, we're on fire. Oh no. Come on, guns. Oh, no, no guns. Yeah, that's a GG. This is, we're burning up. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, so this is the tiebreaker round. This is to see which jet is going to come out on top. The MiG-29 is still very capable, even with this jet. But, you know, at longer ranges, this thing, I think it'll excel a lot. And I'm not a good Tomcat pilot. I would say I'm decent with the bird. I'm more well-versed in the F-16, to be honest. But the DCS model, oh, I love the DCS model. It's such a good airframe. We're going to try to energy bait him here, because we're going to use our powerful engines and see what we can do. That's a missile already. We'll keep our speed up here. Don't think that one's going to hit. Go up a little bit. Try to energy trap them as much as we possibly can. You can see we're going Mach 0.088, so it's not too bad. And I think we can almost pull a hammerhead on him here. Then again, he still has a lock on us, so I'm trying to see which way he's facing. I think we're on a 6 now. Yeah, we are. There you go. Yeah, that did a lot of damage. So, from what I could tell, it seems like we're supposed to go for the vertical, which is understandable. Like, there's F-14 documents and pilots that always say you go for a sort of vertical climb. But I wanted to show what you could do in this aircraft in a close range fight, what your options are in a rate fight, and that sort of deal, at least versus the MiG-29. But it seems like the best thing to do is to climb, at least if your opponent is going in a low speed, because these engines will get you so high and keep your speed up. We were going Mach 0.8, I believe, up there. So, yeah, that was a good fight. GG.